Honestly, no matter how bad your life looks right now, this might actually be the start, the beginning of everything you've always wanted. I know that it sounds insane, especially when you just hit rock bottom and you feel like nothing is working out for you, and you've tried and you failed and you've tried and you failed. When you're sitting there with no money, no plan, no confidence, no idea what comes next. But looking back at my own life, every single thing that made my life better started when everything was just actually falling apart. That's crazy, but that's how it is. And rock bottom is not always losing everything. Sometimes rock bottom is waking up and you living a life that is not meant for you. You are meant for something different, for something more, for something bigger. Sometimes rock bottom is looking at your bank account and feeling sick because you don't know how you will be paying your next bill. And sometimes it is realizing that the people you thought were actually friends are not your people. And that is freaking hurtful. I've been there, trust me. Sometimes it's getting your heart broken by the guy you really liked after a failed relationship. And sometimes it is realizing you spent years building a life that is not meant for you. That is really hurtful. I get that. But you have to see it this way. When people are comfortable, they are barely changing. They almost never change because they are comfortable. Why would they? Even though they have maybe this voice in their head telling them there's something different for you waiting, they won't change because they are comfortable. And I've been in that situation. I'm talking from my own experience here, okay? And only when you hit rock bottom and you feel uncomfortable, then you start thinking about, okay, what could I do? And you are more ready to take the risks that are necessary to create the life that you really want. May it be more money, may it be more time, or whatever, finding the love of your life. When you hit rock bottom, suddenly staying the same doesn't feel good anymore. You want the change and you go out and look for the change. That is the opportunity of rock bottom, and that is how you have to handle it. If you are like, I don't know where to go from here, what a blessing. What a blessing, honestly. You don't know where to go because everything is possible at this point. You decide where to go. You hold the power in your hands, and you should absolutely take that power in. These are the situations where people build crazy businesses, move countries. They start the thing that I always wanted to start. This is your chance to finally break out of the comfortable life, but the life that wasn't made for you, and create what you really wanted. Always really wanted. When you are at rock bottom, you not do that because you want it so bad. You do it because you have literally no other option left than to try. And that is okay. Rock bottom can strip away all your distractions because you really know what you need to do. And even if it's uncomfortable, you go and do it because you are at rock bottom. And when you are in a comfortable situation and you don't know, should I do it? Should I not? Rock bottom forces you to. You should see it like this. You can start your life from scratch. What do you want to create out of this? And I know it might be hard. Maybe you're financially struggling, or there's other things laying on your heart. I get that. But honey, please see the chance you are getting here. Use it. You can actually build from scratch the life you want to have, be the woman you want to be, create the routines. You just have to kick yourself in the butt and actually do it. A lot of people, when they hit rock bottom, they spend all their energy obsessing how they got here, the people that wronged them, the people that X, Y, and Z, and that's why they are at that specific situation. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. If you focus on the hate and on the problems, all you will create is hate and more problems. It's time to shift the focus and be like, listen, I have goals to achieve. What is it that I always wanted? And go after it like there is no tomorrow. Listen, you are already at rock bottom. What else can you lose? That is the mindset that you have to adapt and you have to go in when you are at rock bottom, because then you can make this a win for you, and everybody else that added to the situation of you being in that rock bottom situation, they will wonder, And they will be like, wow, she really did it. She really flipped the script and they made a win out of this. And I do want to say I'm not a fan of toxic positivity. Like, if something is shitty, let it be shitty. You don't have to be like, well, that is so nice. Fuck that. It doesn't have to be great. But look at it. What can you take out of it? How can you make this a win for you? Because you don't have to suffer. You can be mad at something or a situation and be like, okay, I'm going to grow from it. Okay, what you're going to do if you are at rock bottom right now, because that was literally me a couple of months ago, everything crumbled, okay? Step number 1, stop focusing on the next 5 years. Okay, that is important because you just have to solve today. Only today, day after day after day. And if it gets hard during the day, focus on the minute, the hour, whatever. I just have to get through until tonight. I just have to get through until tomorrow morning. Step number 2, decide very clearly, and remember, nothing is impossible. If someone else has done it, you are next. Who do you want to become? Create a vision so strong. Do a vision board, do the affirmations, do like a mind movie, something like that, and hold on to it like there is no tomorrow. I promise you, you will see ridiculous changes. Like, you will be like, how is that even possible? Step 3, take one action every day towards that vision. What do you have to lose? You are already at rock bottom. What do you have to lose? Step 4, quitting is not allowed. There will be times where you are doing the steps every day and you will be like, I've been doing this for so and so long, I should be here and there. Social media makes success look like an overnight thing. People stay consistent enough for over 10 years in something and then they succeed. You have to let go of the need for instant gratification at something and be willing, because you are already at rock bottom. Like, what is the option, honey boo? You have to be willing to stay on it until you get what you want. And if you don't quit, the only people that I have ever seen fail are the people that quit something. If you don't quit, you cannot lose. You have to give it time to catch up, especially if you're starting from zero. So if you are at rock bottom right now, I really want you to hear this. You do not have to have your life figured out completely by today or by the end of this video. And you do not know exactly how your new vision is going to happen. You only need enough courage to take the next step. And that's on the daily. The version of you that has everything you've ever dreamed of, which is the version that you are now creating since you are already at rock bottom, isn't created when life is easy. It's created when you continuously step into the version and take the steps necessary. This version is created in moments like this. So you decide, is rock bottom the end of your journey or the beginning of your journey? You can use this as the beginning of your journey. You have to see it like this. Maybe this is the first chapter of the life that you've been journaling about. And I'm sure it will be if you follow these steps.